Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are here with another Pauper video and we are here playing Mardu Synth, a deck that is basically going to utilize experimental synthesizer, Glinthawk and Core Skyfisher, along with the new edition which I'm trying out, All That Glitters, to see if we can get there. Let's check it out. Hey guys, welcome back to another Pauper video. As you can see, we are playing Mardu Synth or Mardu Glitters. Before we dive right in, please do not forget to like and subscribe to give us the greatest support. As you can see, we have hit 1,000 subscribers, so it'd be great if you could support me. It's the greatest way to do it for absolutely free. If you do want to check out more exclusive content, check it out in the link in the description below because it's patreon.com/TeasdaleMTG. And now let's dive right in. So, as you can see here, the Boros Synth deck has been around for a little bit now, and essentially it is very, very similar. So the only difference is effectively we are running 3 Tithe Blade and Omen of the Dead. What this allows you to do is just gain a bit extra removal on the All Out Glitters when the synth's not really what you want to be doing. So we'll see if it does work out, but ultimately I do think that it probably should work out to be okay. We have lost obviously the Dead Dispute and the Navigator's Compass, so that'll make our mana a bit worse, but overall I think it is perfectly fine. I'm a big fan of this deck, if you have seen my channel before. But ultimately, we are going to be using the burn spells to hopefully stop opponents, all that glitters, fairies, things like that, and then use Tiding Blade to just sort of clean up. We do have Crackle Charm in the board as well to kind of take advantage of go wide decks. We still have a makeshift munitions, because why not? We'll see how powerful the whole 7. We've got 7 inspectors, 4 novice, 3 Thraben, just because I literally couldn't find space because of the Tiding Blades and Omen of the Dead. We again are only running 3 All That Glitters as well, because it's not a fully functioning All That Glitters deck, but it does have it as a oops I win button, and that's kind of what I'm going for here. So we'll see if that does end up working out. I didn't go for Wedding Invitation over Lembas because I think the card selection of Lembas is probably just better as well, and no reason to run Ico Wellspring because we are running 1 makeshift munition to sacrifice, but other than that, not a lot. And that's sort of the deck tech, to be honest. There's nothing too extravagant. We're just running a bunch of tap lands. We've got quite a lot. I think we're on like 11. And then we have got some artifact lands as well, but we haven't got the vault. We've still got Mountain and the Plains, just in case. To be fair, we don't want to be completely soft to Gorilla Shaman, but it is something we can consider. Moving on to the sideboard again, it should be fairly straightforward stuff, to be honest. I'm very narrow-minded in the sense of what I'm trying to beat here. So we have 3 Gorilla Shamans, obviously for any Glitters matchups or whatever. Got 2 Crackland Shamans for any decks that go wide. We have 4 Red Elemental Blasts for any blue-based decks, 3 Relics for graveyard-based decks, 2 Dawnbringer Clerics and a Tithe Blade, just in case we need it. And that's sort of it. They're all fairly straight, explanatory. The Tithe Blade, obviously, if we need more removal. Dawnbringer Cleric is probably the most versatile card there. Hits enchantment, exiles specific cards in graveyards, and gains life. So it can be just a sideboard sort of card that fills the slot. If, say, we have more to take out than put in, but other than that, if you'd like to build this deck as well, do not forget to check out Manatraders. The coupon code and the referral link will be in the description below, so you can get 10% off for the first 2 months. It'd be greatly appreciated if you can support me. And I'll see you guys for round 1. Hey guys, welcome back here to round 1. We're against Parallax, and this hand seems, it doesn't really do much, to be honest. It's got a removal spell, it's got some Glinthawks and stuff. I think we can keep this, but overall I'm not too happy about it. There's too many things that it doesn't do, so we'll kind of see how that goes. So we're here for playing the Ancient Den. And then see what they're on. Snow Covered Mountain, and then Scred. Let's play a Gold Miner. Took a passing. We now have our colours, which is great. Yeah, so they are Scred. This probably could be a tough matchup, but it's where the Omen will probably shine. But we will see. Simple Augur Bolus. And they get Brainstorm. Okay. Tithing Blade. Then we'll just play the Glinthawk to bounce the Tithing Blade here. Means no other shenanigans can happen. Oh, the Jeskai. Oh, great. Ends up Malfire, sure. This again should rely on the Omen, but let's play this. I'm going to play the Tithing Blade, and then I'm going to cast Skyfish it back. Means I don't get any negative value on the Skyfisher, like I don't have to bounce a land or the Glinthawk, but it also allows me to keep the pressure on. Because obviously we've got 2 Galv Blasts in hand, so keeping the pressure on is key. Then late to dinner there, Augur, revealing the Union. Okay. So we'll play the Drossforge, swing for 4 and Tithing Blade, and then cast Skyfisher again. Seems reasonable to me. This really does just allow it to keep the pressure on. Obviously the Union will probably do most of the heavy lifting for them. But again, hitting for 6 and stuff like that, I mean they will have to forcefully remove something. Memory Mystic into Brainstorm. Or Scred. Good on the guys, sure. So they are tapped out. But we get to so we can attack for 4 here. Yeah, I think we attack for 4. See if they block. They most likely don't because they know we've got the Tithing Blade. Oh. And then we'll Galv Blast this. Tithing Blade the Memory Mystic. And we'll play a land. What we could look at doing actually as well, depending on how low we can get our opponent, is we can actually just flip the Tithing Blade on the Core Skyfisher. 4 mana for another Memory Mystic, okay. Hold the Core Skyfisher, sure. Lembas. So I guess we'll start with a Lembas, see what we're kind of working with here. Means I can't flip the Tithing Blade this turn, but overall I think it's fine. I don't think we need another one. I don't need another land either, but here we are. Gonna hit for 2. I'm assuming they're gonna block here. They're not. Okay. So they've got no real counters or anything so far, so they've not played any, so the chances of them are quite high. Union. Again, 5 got a 13, have 2 birds. Being able to deal with both of these birds will be pretty difficult, to be fair. Wildfire, sure. I probably will just look at flipping the Tithing Blade, to be honest, as a way to drain them. Yeah. Cool. So it's going to be awkward for this Glinthawk to start attacking. Do I just attack to get rid of 2 birds? Probably not. I'll probably just leave it back to block. Limbus. This is also fine because I can still flip the Tithing Blade. I definitely don't need another land. 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I am going to flip the Tithing Blade. It does get rid of a Skyfisher from the graveyard, but overall I think it's fine. Novice Inspector can be played next turn and get some sort of card advantage going. They're going to gain 3. They're going to basically they'll end up taking away this game with the birds. 4 mana for an Archaeomancer, bring back the Union, I'm guessing. Oh, Lauren revealed. I think this game's pretty much over. I'll probably give it a couple of draws. Especially if we draw like this. I'm going to play Novice Inspector. And then Racklow. Wow. Yeah, we'll just go next game. At this point, we're pretty much dead. There's nothing really that we could do there to get out of that. So we want 4 red elemental blasts and 3 relics. We don't need Gorilla Sham, we don't need Crackland, and we don't really want Dawnbringer, I don't think. Titan Blade's actually not the worst. But after the whole, it's the word I'm looking for. After the Memory Mystic, which allows you to go wide, there's nothing really too exciting after that that worries you with Titan Blade. Do we need all that glitters? The reason I'm thinking Synth is obviously for the red elemental blast, because you don't want to flip it, to be fair. But I think keeping summon is probably fine. Huh. Makeshift munitions allows you to go long, so I think I'm overall fine with that. I think we just cut, yeah, we cut all the synths. And do we just cut Titan Blade here? 6 and then glitters. Keeping 2 glitters in is probably reasonable. No white mana, but I think this is fine because we've got the Lembas and the Galv Blaster sort of remove something early. I think we have more white sources than anything in the deck. Ooh. They play bridge, we play bridge. We don't draw. We're not. I bet you after being flooded the first game, I bet you we don't find any lands. I can just feel it in my bones. Wildfire on the no wildfire. Okay, there we are. Let's Lembas. See if they're gonna counter this. They do. Okay. Get a wildfire on that land. Sure. Get a white source. I'm expecting us to get dusted out of this game, to be honest. Lightning bolt. So let's play this. Yes. Bounce this. I'm gonna crack this clue. Relic. Relic's actually pretty reasonable with the rest of the Glinthawks. Targets. Let's start eating into their graveyard. So I hope my white source doesn't get dusted here. 5 for just casually 10 following revealed. No problem. So tap this. Tappy tappy. Tappy tappy. Your graveyard is gone. We still keep it open. I don't think we need it, but we'll rather just hold up the bolts and blasts here, and just hopefully can get the job done. I'm not holding out much hope, like, to be fair, but Union, sure. Still not a second white source. I'm assuming they have probably got an army of Dusts here, and it's just trying to find the abyss. Swing for 5. I'm assuming we're getting breath weaponed as well. Not right now. So they could have counterspell up, which I'd rather play this than the Glinthawk for them to be able to breath weapon here. Yeah. So if I played this, they just let it breath weapon. Like they just let it resolve them breath weapon. So this I'm much happier about. Then we'll pass. We've obviously got double white. Let's hopefully they don't get double white. they can cut us off from red, and they can cut us off from white, depending on if they get this dust to dust. God Pharaohs, sure. Get the head to my dude, also fine. 4. Caremancer, bring back the Scred. Oh dear. We're getting buried, and we have now have double white. Galv Blast. So I think I'm gonna have to Galv this. Remove it. Alt this. Plus Glinthawk. Okay. Yes. At least the Archaeomancer's gone. There's no like late to dinner shenanigans, but there is obviously access to others. 5. Old Drifter. Sure. And they played what, 1 counter spell here? Wildfire. Okay. So I'm gonna exile that. I'm gonna Galv Blast this first, I guess, in case they do have a Hydro. Then makeshift munitions. They're probably gonna Scred this now. Yep. And then we'll pass. So we have got the makeshift munitions down, which is obviously great, but I'm not. This gives us inevitability, but I'm not giving out too much hope. More Drifter, and we're now at the point where the graveyard's pretty full. Like, it's hard for us to keep up with this relic. So I'll probably just pop this end of turn, to be honest. Because we don't want to sit here like holding on to this for dear life when we need stuff. Like, obviously the core Skyfish is gone, but I think overall it's worth it. Let's top this. Throwing Inspector's not the worst. It is a creature after all. They are on 20 life, 7 cards in hand. Like, what's the worst that can happen? We do have a red though. God Pharaohs, sure. Ouch. The God Pharaohs sideboard. Wildfire number bazillion. Yeah. So let's hopefully we can keep hitting our land drops and then yeah, reload it and sure. So they Hydroblast targeting the makeshift munitions. We will try and red elemental blast. If they have a counter spell, we'll probably just concede. We're on 25 life, 5 cards in hand, and this is our route to victory. Yeah. Let's go next. See you guys for the next one. Hey guys, welcome back here to round 2. We are on the draw, and I think this hand's perfectly fine. We have double bolt if needed. We've also got double Titan Blade and core Skyfisher. Lembas as well, so good solid pickup. If we if we find it necessary. Green against elves. Seal of Strength. Oh, against mono green infect. So it seems, anyways. And another burn spell just to round things off. We're gonna Lembas try and dig for more mana. We don't need another Skyfisher. White Source is not the worst. It means it allows us to pick Titan Blade plus Bolt. Yes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bolt this to bait some form of removal from them. Like, they could just do this, which is totally fine. And then we'll play a land and play Titan Blade. Goodbye. Unless I'm gonna get like, I forgot the name of the card. The one with the leaf on from Bogles. I can't remember the name of the card, but oh well. That card. We have Core Skyfisher pick this back up if we need to. So ultimately, I'm going to play the Great Furnace. And I'm going to Core Skyfisher, bring back the Lembas. Lembas. And then I'm going to Lembas. Try and dig for more stuff. I don't think we need another Lembas. Novice Inspector's great. Just another blocker on the floor, to be honest. Let's swing for 2. And this will probably... We just now need to kill them as quickly as possible. Keep hitting our land drops. We'll play the Goldmine Bridge here. They probably won't find a threat. Like Titan Blade here is probably where it'll shine. Yeah. So that being said, Gorilla Shaman, Crackland Shaman, Titan Blade, all seem reasonable. Don't need days, don't need days, don't need rebs, and we don't need to gain life. We could destroy enchantments if we find something that's not necessary, but ultimately I think it's probably just going to be take 3 glitters out. We probably don't need the Omen of the Dead, I guess. We'll probably do something like that. Just because I think there's like Sail, there's Rancor, there's quite a few. Obviously, I do understand that Rancor will get like brought back, but no Titan Blade. I do think we can keep this though. Might be a bit slow, we might die because of it, but especially if they have Glistener Elf. Nope. Blind Mamba? No Blind Mamba. We found the one of. Do we want a red source here, or I think we just want to take the land, right? And then we'll play with the Lembas and play Drossforge Bridge. Hoping that they I'm assuming they're waiting to be able to play 2 creatures, right? Galv Blast. I guess we play this. And do we play Core Skyfisher here? Biggest toughness. Bring back the Lembas. But after a long hiatus is finally back. Let's see what they decide to do. We could die here very reasonably. They've got 6 cards in hand and Infector on board. I don't think the game plan of aggressively mulligan to a removal spell. Maybe not, well, especially not a Titan Blade. Is reasonable. But I do think maybe we should have mulliganed. I'm not certain, to be fair. Rancor, sure. Trample. The only interesting thing is they might be able to go ham absolutely to the walls, and then we block. We don't die because of the 3 toughness, and then we just Galv Blast this. But they might play quite reserved here. Sail, sure. Do I have to sail here or use a pump spell? Yep. Totally fine. Synth. Synth being the only reds, being on my only red source is not ideal. And I also wish this was a plane so I could play the Novice Inspector at least. So on 3 poison with 4 cards in hand. I'm on a Synth because I don't think I have a better option. If I hit Titan Blade here, it's just pretty much GG. We hit a land. I shouldn't have played this actually. Now I can't play Tithe Blade. Committed. I'm gonna flip a Tithe Blade now. Make munitions. Okay. Let's play land and pass. I don't really care to care a bit about this, but not massively. I also maybe should just Galv blasted this. They've got the likelihood that this card is +4/+4 is very unlikely. Could be a protection spell though. So it'd have to be like an Embiggen or Apostle's Blessing. Because they didn't have regen open. Another Rancor. Okay. Block. Taking 3 here. Are we dead? Yes, exactly dead. Yeah, so they would have had a Vines. So the Gal Blast wouldn't have worked. Let's see if we can. So we have a Tithe Blade. I think this is just a keep, right? Tithe Blade plus Crackland Shaman. Seems like a good place to be. My only thing is, what do I lead on? I think it's probably the Rustvale, right? Worst case scenario is I can sacrifice a land to the Crackland Shaman or the clue token or whatever. I think that's probably the best bet. I'm just gonna play the Rustvale here. If we draw obviously an untap land, then playing the Goldmine Bridge will be better, but I think this really maximizes the best chances we've got. Galv Blast. So I still think I'm gonna play the Crackland over the Thraben here. And then I'll probably lead on like Lembas or something. If I don't have a Tithe Blade, if I don't need a Tithe Blade. Light Member? Or nothing. Hopefully draw an Ancient in here or just an untap land. Thraben. I think I'm actually gonna yeah, probably gonna double Thraben. It's the most non-land artifacts out. Thraben. So they need like a lot of pump here. So if they play a dude, like say they play Glistener for 1, they need a lot of pump spell because I can Crackland Shaman, try and kill it, the pump spell, Crackland Shaman, try and kill it, pump spell, and then I can even at worst sacrifice a land. Or I can untap and do it with a Lembas. That's not even touching on the fact that there's a Tithe Blade in my hand. Scape Tone's a pretty interesting addition though, even though it is obviously most likely mono green, but Great Fang is actually a good draw. Because it means I can hold up Galv Blast. Let's pop a Galv Blast, I guess. I'm not really too fussed about mana. I've got my colours. I guess they could like the Glamour or something one of the bridges, which would be pretty annoying. Do they have blue? Or they just get a forest? That'd be the interesting thing, I guess. They get a forest. Okay. They're on. We're playing Ica? Sure. So I'm probably just gonna Galv Blast this end of turn. Because I'll have to protect it. And then I can Galv Blast it and play Lembas. I think. is probably the best way forward. Because I can still keep Tithing Blade as like my premium removal spell. If I need to at a pinch, it's fine. Yep. Okay, so let's Blast again. Goodbye. We will Lembas trying to find a land, I guess. Glintalk is probably equally as fine. And let's attack. Hit the 3. I think this game's pretty much over. Like, we could still die, obviously. There's definitely scenarios where we lose here, but I would imagine it'd be few and far between, and probably result in me misclicking. Yeah, so now I'm just going to Tithing Blade here. Then Glintalk back to Tithing Blade. They could have like Vitality Charm or something. Yeah, but they did not. See you guys for the next one. Excuse me. Hey guys, welcome back to round 3 here. We are on the draw. We're in 5-2. Last time I played them, we're playing Blue White Glitters. So we do have a Tithing Blade here. They're still on Blue White Glitters. Did I have the Ornithopter Brocono start? Sure. Yeah. Double Tithing Blade. So I guess I hope and praise that we're just going to eventually Tithing Blade them out. It's probably been a bit hopeful, but it is what it is. So. Ninja, I'm assuming. Oosh. Yep. Into playing the Novice Inspector again. Yeah. Yeah. And have another land. Of course I do. Let's start on a Tithing Blade. I'm sacking Ornithopter, I'm assuming. We could sack the Novice Inspector too. Because this flies. 3 cards in hand. Okay. Yep. Are they going to reflip or they're just going to draw this card? They're going to draw this card, okay. Discarding the really ugly planes. Outcast. Oh. Let's see how much they splurge here. Raven. Clue. Okay. Lightning Bolt. Okay. So I figure out the best way forward for this because we really also want to be hitting land drops, but without playing the synth, we're not really gonna get there. So we can bolt this, play Thraben. So bolt this, play Thraben here. The reason I did the bolt now was to avoid Metallic Rebuke. Double Enforcer here is probably GG. They're probably just digging as well. So we'll block here. No, we won't. Because they're not gonna let us. Okay. I'm probably gonna have to try and synth balance if I don't draw one. Okay, so we managed to draw a land, which is not the end of the world. It's not so doom and gloom. But they do have Rebuke open. I guess we want to play a Skyfisher here. They'll rebuke it. Yep. We'll play the land. And then pass. Still trying to just avoid the glitters. Is essentially what we're trying to do. Yep. Gingy, sure. Gingy, sure. Unblockable, unblockable. 4, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Do a block here. Take 10, not 2. Iron Blade plus bounce. So kill this and then die. Oh. So Titan Blade. No Titan Blade? No. Is it like Gorilla Shaman? These that I want? I don't know if I want the Rebs. Titan Blade's bad. All the glitters is bad. Omen's probably bad, plus a Thraben. No, probably can't take out Thraben. Probably take out Synth. Maybe I take out all the Synths. Keep 2 Titan Blades in. Because with Gorilla Shaman and so with Crackling Shaman and Crackling Shaman and Gorilla Shaman, hopefully we should be able to keep the board clear. That basically the wow, that the Titan Blade will actually do some work. Is what I'm trying to say. I think they're just gonna play land pass. It's fine. Also a good draw. I'm concerned about being dusted, but I don't need another one. I would like to just hit lands. Yep. I would like to hit a Gorilla Shaman. Like, we've got 3 in our board because, you know, we want to see them. But, Gingy, sure. Gonna hit for 1, that's fine. Ninja, eh? I think I'm okay with this. I'll let 1 hit happen. Because it's just gonna get stonewalled by Skyfisher. Is my hope anyways. Are we gonna draw? What are we gonna draw? I'll probably play the Glinthawk plus the Lembus. I think this turn. I don't need to play this this Rustvale. Gulasham seems great. It's not obviously fantastic right now, but seems great overall. Oh dear, oh dear. They've obviously got make that trade. Make that trade all day long. All day, every day. Yes. So obviously if they put all the glitters on here, kind of scarpered, but other than that. Dust to dust, my 2 lands. You got it. Doop doop doo doo doop doo doo. So obviously we can't do anything about this. Did I bring in the Dawnbringer clerics? No. So right now I can't do anything about all that glitters on the Ornithopter. Gingy, sure. What is your secret? Yes. 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 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. So my only concern here is the okay. Are you gonna ninja again? No. You're gonna have rebuke here. That I can't avoid. I can't crackland or anything. Okay, that makes it a little bit better. I'm gonna play Gorilla Shaman. Then I'm gonna try and blow this up, and then when the Rebuke, I'm gonna red elemental blast the Rebuke, and then I'm gonna blow up the land. Boop. Get Rectoid. We're gonna blow up. What do we blow? We blow up the land, right? Let's blow up the land. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because of the dust to dust, I can't obviously blow up the clue token as well. We still have all our mana intact. Can't obviously blow up the Riztide. Managed to crack the clue. Maybe I should have done the land, but I guess they get to utilize the land as opposed to the clue. It's fine. Obviously can't kill any of these just yet. Take the one. Fine. We're just durdling along. Doing our dirtliest of things. So we're gonna do this. Are you gonna rebuke? Yep. Can't do anything about that. Then we'll Dross Forge and then we'll pass. Obviously with the Crackling in play, it means we can Titan Blade this if they put a glitters on it. But other than that, we can't really do anything. Unfortunately. 3 Bano. We're gonna crack the clue straight away as well. Murder Enforcer, I'm gonna blow up the clue. And then untap and blow up the land. I'm gonna crack the clue. Yep. So again, we can still kill all this and Titan Blade, so I'm no real issue right now. I want to blow this up as well. I do need a Titan Blade, obviously, too. Bunch of 1/1s, so. Glinthawk A. So let's Glinthawk here. Yes. Makeshift Munitions. Makeshift Munitions is actually a solid card right now. It really allows me to control the board how I want to control the board. Like kill the Ginger Brew, gets me killing Ornithopter. I just need to avoid a lot of stuff for a little bit. All that glitters being one of them. Burn Force, sure. The engine den does get to survive another day because we did draw makeshift munitions, but assuming it's not going to be unblockable. Hit for 5, that's fine. No real issues right now. Lembas. So I'll probably just want to play more stuff as opposed to playing a core Skyfisher here. Like Lembas can shoot this. Do I want another land? Probably not. Gorilla Shaman. I'll probably just keep the Gorilla Shaman. Shoot this. So, what do I want to do? What's the best way forward here? Yes. I'm trying to figure out what exactly I want to do here. So, sack this, sack this, sack a land, sack a land. Shoot this, shoot this. Is that the best thing to do? Block, block. Block, I guess. For no real reason. I'll let that go. Let that go. So hopefully that'll kill this, and then these will kill the rest of their board. But then we have a follow-up of a Gorilla Shaman, and hopefully that's enough. Springleaf Drum Shot. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna play the Glinthawk, bounce in a land, play a land. Doesn't really matter which one I play. But it allows me to get a Glinthawk on the field. Because I can't destroy this anyways, because it costs too much. But hopefully this should be good enough. And this allows us to, if they play Thraben, or if they play land, that we can Gorilla Shaman it still. Yeah, nice. Whew. I guess the only thing I can consider is the Omen's pretty good if for Crackland Shaman. And also Tithan Blade. Um, Try that, see how we get on. Seems reasonable. Depending on their start as well. So we'll play Rustvale, and then depending on their start, we'll either play Thraben or we'll play Gorilla Shaman. Okay. I anticipate getting Moonsucker Hacker and then Duster Dusted. Untap land. So let's just Galv Blast this, and then we'll play this land. This still, if we get Duster Dusted here, then we can still Drossforge Bridge into Gorilla Shaman. At least. Yep. Yes. So do we want to Tithan Blade this, or do we want to shoot this? I think I want to Gorilla Sham, blow up this land, then play top land. And then I'm going to look at hopefully Gal blasting this guy, if not Tithan Blading it, and then hopefully we don't get Dusted. Oh. Dust? Yep. We have a red land, no white source right now. I shoot this, play top land, backbone. So we still can't hit the Springleaf Drum just yet, but we are working on it. They're just going to play Springleaf Drum pass, I'm assuming. Untap land. Unless they're going to rebuke here. They don't. I kind of want to land here. I think I'm going to be a bit thing and get rid of that bolt, even though it's pretty good. I probably should have attacked for one, but oh well. Okay, sure. Playing another Razor Tide, I'm guessing. I need to start blowing these up. Top land. Red element. Okay. Go attack for one. I've got a red elemental blast for something. But ultimately I'm gonna blow up a Springleaf Drum, hopefully. Ornithopter. Yep. Can't do anything about that one. Into Mer Enforcer, okay. Into double Mer Enforcer, jeez. Close up. Also did that in their main phase. Oops. Um So they could have a rebuke here. Do I just take 8 this turn? And blow this spring leaf drum up? I tap this for a blue, I'm guessing. Tappy tappy. Okay. Maybe should have still just went for the Tithe and Blade, but it is on that guy. Ouch. 7, 11, 15, sure. Yeah, the just on the white sauce is being brutal here. And we have no white sauces. Awesome. And that's how you lose, I guess. But we can go 6. Doesn't really accomplish much. And this is hitting for 6, this is hitting for 4. We tie them blade, I guess. I'll probably target this. I'll probably block this. And we can't even block this either. Yeah, no white is being brutal here. We're just stuck. Oh dear. Just really, yeah, really unfortunate to be honest. I don't know the best way to tackle the dust to dust side of things. Not play the glitters, I guess, and play gates, I guess, is the best way to go about it. Still gives me access to the same cards. See you guys for the next one. So we have 2 red lands and a lot of white cards. So mulligan. We have a load of multicolored cards and 1 white land. Volume. Sounds much better. Fire Blade and probably the Galv Blast. No, probably the Bolt. Actually, we can turn the Galv Blast on pretty reasonable. I also realised we against the Glitters deck, the previous Glitters matchup, because clearly this is Glitters again. Why wouldn't it be? We've basically seen like 0 bolts and Galv Blasts. It was rather annoying. We're a multi 5. Did they multi 5 as well? They multi 6. We'll just play the Novice Inspector and the Black Land. And then we can play this Lembas and Galv Blast. If possible. Yes. Got to do that before the clue comes in, for reasons. Back one's fine, sure. Ninja. Also fine. Replay Gingy, or we're leaving the Gingy in hand. Bring it from. Okay. So I'll play this. Lembas. Lembas. We don't need another Lembas. Makeshift munitions. Fine. Let's Galv Blast this. Goodbye. And pass. This blocks here. And then the Gingy can get unblockable, but whatever. Unless they're gonna glitters, then I'm pretty boned, but is what it is. Is what it is. Tap these glitters. Oh no. Okay. Tap this one too. So they can rebuke here. Unless they're gonna ninja. Totally fine. The ninja in that is fine. I'd rather that. Can I have a land, please? Can I have a land? Greatly appreciated. Please stop my reinforcing. Don't do another one. Gingy? Okay. Land. So let's go crazy, crazy, crazy till we see the sun. We're gonna makeshift. We're gonna Glinthawk in the Ancient Den. Then we'll play the Ancient Den. And then we're gonna pass, right? Yeah, I don't hate that. Because then this can block here. Novice Inspector can block the 4/4, then shoot either the Moon Circle or the Ginger Brute. The only difference is if they glitters here on something like this, it's pretty brutal. But we can block it to death. Well, that's the hope anyways. Cracking a bunch of clues. Okie dokie. So now we just need some board control, really. Swing. Swing. So let's block here. Okay. Let's just hope they don't have a third ninja. Shoot this. Like this. Chow. Yep. Cool. I'm going to play Thraben. I'm going to play land. Push. So we can shoot the Ginger Brute down. We're not there yet for the Mer Enforcer, but we're not far off. We're not far off. Yes, your dude is unblockable. Swing, swing. Swing, swing. I think I'm gonna shoot this with a clue. And then take 4. Take 4 here. I think. 1, 2, 3. Oh. And then we're gonna excuse me. I'm gonna lead on Synth even. You're getting rebuked. It's not land. Okay. Okay. We just need to keep hitting land drops. We can shoot this next turn if needed. Gingy, sure. Gingy unblockable. Gingy unblockable, sure. So I'm going to block here. I'm going to shoot this for 1 with this. And then I think I take 1. Yeah, I think taking 1's fine. Because I'll just shoot it with the Synth to draw a card. Probably should have cracked the clue. Galv Blast's a good draw. I'm going to Galv Blast this now. Then if we're going to rebuke, I'll pay for it. Shoot this. What do we get? Something good, I hope. Novice Inspector's pretty good, actually. Oh. Play land and pass. So now I've got board control with the makeshift munitions. We should be able to take on the bacon, but it is glitters, so if anything can steal a match, it's definitely this. The counter attack. We'll crack a clue. Crack clue. Obviously, the thing to be concerned about is the more things that we sacrifice, like clues and stuff, the harder it is to actually shoot things down. But we don't need too much, so hopefully it shouldn't be that bad. Let's top that. Glint Hawk. I do think they do have a rebuke in hand. So they're probably gonna look at like rebuking to tap us out to put a glitters on something. I will pay for this. Yes. I'm gonna bounce the Lembas actually. And I can start attacking soon. We've got to put a glitters on something that is like it's not great. Double glitters is probably backbreaking, but we just have to search for a Titan Blade because we can block. Because it's a Novice Inspector, we can block with like Novice Inspectors and stuff. So that's why I paid for it, because having a creature on the board, especially a Glint Hawk that can keep these at bay, is pretty reasonable. Mer Enforcer, sure. So let's start with a Lembas again. And then what we're going to look at doing here. So we don't need another land. We got one anyways. We'll play the Clue. I'll probably play the Novice Inspector. And I'll probably play the Great Furnace, to be honest. Because I have 4 mana untapped then. I can either shoot the Murder Enforcer or represent shooting the Murder Enforcer. Or I can just crack 2 clues. Is my hope. Board control with makeshift munitions. Who'd have thought it? Sure. Oh, jeez. Easy. Easy, he says. So, Gorilla Shamans. Archon Shamans. Maybe I try these instead of the Red Elemental Blasts. Omen. Oh, that glitters. That also means Synth's not as bad either. Hmm. We take 2 out. Maybe do I need the extra Tithe and Blade? Probably not, and take a Lembas off. I don't know if that's correct, but like they could cast all white spells and we still die, so I feel like the Red Elemental Blast's not where you want it to be. Like countering Thoughtcast and countering Rebuke seem great in principle, but overall I'm not sold. Yes. Gorilla Shaman. I'm actually just gonna play this Gorilla Shaman out. And then we'll play the Ancient Den, and then we'll try and blow as much stuff up as possible. That is my game plan right now. Yes. Ring Tring. Bing. Yeah. And they're on what, 1 land here? Hop. Hop. I have a plan. Gingy, sure. 3, sure. And then we'll play the Frostforge here. And I'll play Crackland because there's nothing to hit with the Gorilla Shaman, so I'm most likely going to have one thing to hit. I could have Valve Blasted something, but ultimately I don't think it's needed. We've got 1 artifact in play, being the Ginger Brute. Swing for 3. Okay. We've got nothing going on. Ooh, egg. So next turn I can just crack this and it Stonewalls like their whole team. But we'll start with the Titan Blade. They'll probably get rid of a 1-2. They could also get rid of a Ginger Brute here. Yep. Pop pop. So I'm gonna hold this Great Furnace to blow up a land, and then end of turn I'll Galv Blast the Novice Inspector. I could hold out, to be fair. Because there is other things that they could play. But I think the fact that I've got the board under control right now seems pretty good. Maybe I don't even need to play any of this. Probably just play this. And then attack for 2. I don't mind going to 10 here. I don't need to play the second Crackling Shaman either. And then next turn I can play this because then I can actually cast everything. Right. So we can blow up a Springleaf Drum if they play it. We can blow up obviously a land if they play it. Yeah. The Shaman OP. Getting it on the plays on the play and getting it on turn 1 is pretty reasonable. Anyways, see you guys for the 5th and final round. Welcome back to the 5th and final round. We can keep this hand. It's generically okay. Just a bunch of removal. See if we can 3-2 this. Bunch of generic removal against what seems like Boros Clear. Seems like a good place to be. But that's why we're leading on the red land. We can start killing stuff if they're going to glitters. But the big advantage is we are that if it's Boros Glitters, we're basically Boros Glitters, but with Titan Blade. They seem to be like an aggressive variant of it. Play the second red land and then we'll pass. We'll probably look at Bolt on this, I guess, depending on what they do. Rebano, sure. I just don't want them to play an Ancient Den here. So if they attack, I'll take the 3. I just don't want to play an Ancient Den and then Mike Star. Okay. Spicy. It's almost like a Boros Kuldotha glittersy deck. Wait, what? Oh, I pressed the wrong one, didn't I? I pressed the wrong bloody burn spell. Oh, where? Okay. At least the planes has saved us a little bit. So let's go here. They'll get rid of the Thraben. And we'll bolt this. And at least we can start going Glinthawk, Titanblade, Glinthawk, Titanblade. And that's kind of our game plan. Assuming they don't Kuldotha us. Which I'm assuming is coming. With the Chromatic Star. Tomb Raider, sure. Like a Boros aggro, like a Boros Metalcrafty aggro. Interesting. I'm assuming it's got glitters in too. So let's play Glinthawk. Glinthawk bounces Titanblade. Titanblade pings this. So this is getting bullied in response or something. Oh, okay. Titanblade, bonk. And we'll play the Goldmire so we can repeat exactly what we've just done this turn, plus play a Novice Inspector. I can't believe I've just Galv blasted that. I cannot believe it. Why did I do that? Yeah, it's been bolted. It's been Galv blasted. It's early. It's early here. So they are just Jeskai Infinity with Chromatic Star. But okay. And they have to hard cast this, which is great. This. Do we play? They have a 1 card in hand. Interesting if do we play the Novice Inspector or do we play land? I want to play the Lembas, I think. Okay, so we can double Novice Inspector. 3 mana. Oh, no. Okay. Gonna crack the Chromatic Staff or something. Yep. Alright. That was a very weird way to just play an awful mind. Okay. Froggy. I'm just gonna play this Glinthawk and Titanblade it. This and this, which then allows us to double through Novice Inspector. Play this. Play this. Simple. We've got 4 mana up. Fine. So they couldn't play another Murder Enforcer here. Ardent Recruit, sure. All that glitters. Okay. So I still need a core Skyfisher here. The bounces Titan Blade. Boom. So I will. I think I'll crack the clue first. Be great for this. Okay. And then I'll play this. And then I'll just swing. Ring, ring. We'll get the ball racing. And then we'll block with an Novice Inspector, shoot them. If they're attacking for 9. They're down to 13. 2, 3 mana off on mine, sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Novice Inspector, sure. 9. Or Skyfisher here. So we got Core Skyfisher, Titan Blade, and 2 mana to shoot. So we play Core Skyfisher, we bounce this. We then shoot this with this. And okay. I was going to say, and then we basically just shoot with something else and then Titan Blade. So I think similar sideboard for the past 2 games. Let's go for these. The 2 synths, I guess, are pretty poor. Glitters is pretty bad. 6, 7, 8. Something like that. So I think no red source is fine. We have a Novice Inspector plus Dawnbringer plus a black source. So we're on the draw, and they play Rustville Bridge. We'll probably we have a red source. I'm gonna play the Rustville Bridge. I'm just cautious of Dust to Dust is my biggest concern, to be honest. Tomb Raider's fine. I am just gonna play this white source to play the Novice Inspector and just kill this now. I don't want to get hydroed. Tomb Raider plus Recruit. Interesting. Oriok Sunchaser. Okay. I don't want to play the Synth just yet, I don't think. I think I probably just want to play Gold My Bridge and pass. Give me a black sauce. I'm going to keep the Dawnbringer though. Just in case. We'll probably crack a clue here. I'm assuming they're going to Dust to Dusters, you know? I just assume that's what everyone does. Just Dust to Dust people. They're going to hit for 3. Only got 2 cards in hand, to be fair. Yep. I don't know why like they keep doing this, but okay. I guess it means that this is on the stack when they're drawing a card. But odd sequencing from, I believe. So I'm going to play Gorilla Shaman, and then I blow this up. And then I'm going to play Gold My Bridge. And then, oh, okay, I need to attack for 1. Because, you know, that's how we kill people. So now we can get, they can Dust to Dust our black, or they can Dust to Dust 1 black and 1 red. Dust to Dust? Oh, all that clicks. Okay. Let's swing for 8. Yes. So, what do we want to do here? We're going to swing for 2 to start with. Always a good thing to do. And then, do we want to lead on? I think we lead on Synth here. They can Hydro if they want, but Rebano. So we then want to play Dawnbringer, doing this. And then we'll play Rebano. And then we'll play another red sauce. So my only concern here is if they have a second Glitters, they can just Glitters Jam win. Which I guess I could have avoided by just instead of playing the Synth. Right, so they played a land this turn. They still get hit for 3 here, which is totally fine. Yes. And we can blow this up next turn. They get an off on mine again. Okay. Interesting take on the whole Jeskai Glitters thing, but so we're gonna double block here. Just deal with that. That's out the way. Take 3, got 4. We could die to Galv Blast as well. So we can blow this up. Titan Blade. Okay. Kind of where we want it to be. So we're going to Titan Blade this. Hop. Play a land. Bounce the Synth here. Glintalk. Then we get a Glintalk the Titan Blade. Yes. Glintalk the Titan Blade. Blow this up. Hopefully we don't have to die with a Galv Blast. And swing. We pretty much got most bases covered by the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bar a Galv Blast here. It's kind of all we're missing. I guess Gingerbrute plus all that glitters too, but 3rd of our mind, and the 4th of our mind. 2, 3, 4, 5. Novice Inspector. Novice Inspector. So we can blow up 3 things here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they can play Mirror Enforcer. They don't. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 3. Right. So we need to call Skyfisher. Bounce the Dawnbringer Cleric. Bouncing Dawnbringer Cleric. Gaining 2 life. Puts us out of range of that. Another jobbed. Then we need to blow this up. Blow this up. Blow this up. And then swing for 4. Right, so we can still block 1 and double block the other. Even if they have an all glitters, we block again. So like all that glitters this, and then we can just chump with a Novice Inspector. We're now at Galv Blast range, but they need 2 Galv Blasts. They're on 10. We're flying for 6. Chromatic Star, draw a card. I'm gonna draw a card while casting as well. No, okay. One and a white. all that glitters this, sure. Seems an odd thing to do when they know that we have a Titan Blade in hand, but I guess. White, oh, this thing, sure. I'm going to start with a Synth, I guess. Yeah, let's start with a Synth, then we can Lembas. Because they also die if we hit Galv Blast here. Rockland Shamano. Lembas. Dawnbringer is also fine. Dawnbringer. Okay. So effectively, we ended up 3-2, which was fine and reasonable. I think it's okay. My main concern is that I don't think all that glitters is worth it, so I'd probably just run the gates. It means you can run like other removal spells instead of Crackling Charm, but other than that, I think you're kind of sorted. I think the deck's pretty solid. This opens up 3 slots, so you can go 8 Inspectors, 4 Titan Blades, and you're kind of there. And other than that, you're pretty much golden, really. Again, if you did like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Peace!